I love it. I love the car overall. It's the best i20 ever made. See, what you're trying to do is not just give the car to an enthusiast, but you're also trying to make enthusiasts out of the average consumer. So I think it works very well.
So the i20 is a great platform to begin with, and the N-Line just enhances it further with the visual appeal and the exhaust that they've done and a few changes here and there. So I think they've just added one more dimension for people who want something a little touter than the regular i20.
The damping has been improved, the steering has been improved, and whatever Hyundai say, they've actually done it and improved the car dynamically, and that's always very nice.
I think the smile does a lot. The i20 N-Line has really pleased me. It ticks a lot of right boxes that earlier performance hatchbacks could not.
Well, the core values of i20 are there, so it's a very sorted base car to have. The whole packaging feels wonderful and young.
Definitely a step up from the standard car. The braking are much better, and there's a good positive feedback from the brakes also.
I think in terms of visual differentiation, in terms of drivability, the dynamics, the changes that are made are very decent. So I think customers should look at this favorably in comparison to, let's say, an entry sedan.
You can definitely tell it's not the standard. It's earned that N-Line badge. The feel is also, there is actually feel coming from the steering wheel, which is nice. The suspension feels firmer, the damping is firmer. There isn't really a detriment to the ride quality, which is great.
They have made nice tweaks to the steering and the suspension, and you do feel as soon as you sit in this car and you start to steer, you feel the steering is weighted and the suspension is a bit stiffer, which is nice because the car goes 0 to 100 in under 10 seconds. So you want that kind of control in the car, and that's what you get.
At certain point of time, I have to take manual controls of things. I seriously do not need to go down and change the gear lever. So I can actually have the controls right on the hands, and I think that's something which is really impressive. So the perforated leather also means that you won't be sweating so while you are driving hard.
I was pretty impressed with the regular i20 when I drove it last year. I had a smile on my face then. The smile just got a little wider with the N-Line. Disc brakes are right on point. So, we drove the car at high speeds and at moderate speeds in city conditions. The brakes were absolutely fine. Very reassured.
Light enough for quick maneuvers, but at the same time, it's not so light that you're devoid of feedback. To drive it around on a normal day-to-day basis and also enjoy a touch of sport in your lifestyle, this car suits that.
The i20 has always been the best-selling car in its segment, but more from a mass market perspective, I think enthusiasts somehow find the dynamics to be not as sporty as they would like, and that's something that has been taken care of very well with the N-Line.
i20 N-Line, I think it's a solid 5, I would say, because Hyundai has played a very nice combination between price, performance, value.
From 1 to 5, I would give the i20 a pretty solid 5 actually.
I would rate it for 4, 4.5.
I'd rate it 5.
4.5 is what I'll say.
I would rate it at 4.
Performance 5, looks 5, drive pleasure again 5. So it's a big thumbs up for Hyundai.
Hyundai.